Round 3, playing first. Keep. Definite keep. Nice hand. Very nice. Good for our Knight of Malice. Okay. Well, that's nice too. Guess we play around Adamant Will. Well, I guess we're gonna wait only because my 4-drop Rampaging Cyclops stops the bodyguard anyway. So actually, maybe it makes more sense to chill on that and maybe kill the next creature. Kill whatever they play here. No play, that's fine too. Alright, so let's drop the Cyclops and pass. Okay. Skizik, pretty cool actually. It's quite good here. I think we're just gonna jam it actually. I'll trade it for 2 knights or a knight and a bodyguard. Both of those seem like good options to me. Yeah, this is fine. Get some trample, get a couple things off the board. I feel like that's pretty fair. Also makes our Rampaging Cyclops better. I could have chilled on the Skizik, not attacked, and done a Siobhan Fire, but we have the Memorial to Folly. I don't know. It seems fine to just let Skizik die, get it back at some point. Definitely get some clutter off the board, which is, like I said, way better to clear the way for our Rampaging Cyclops, which is legitimately a pretty awesome beater if you're ahead on creatures. Skinwitch no value, I also am a big fan of seeing. Because now I feel fine with Siobhan Fire on the Knight and getting in there. They do have Gideon's Reproach mana up, but I'm not going to play around it. So, kill this. Get in there. We go land, omnivore, pass. Could do paladin. Yeah, Skinwitch can't deal with it, so I guess that's okay. It's more potential damage output. Alright, that's fine too. That would have traded with omnivore anyway, so I guess that's okay. Ooh, yeah, that's pretty spicy. Sure. Still trade, too. It's pretty good value. That is pretty good value. Alright. Omnivore down. Next turn, we draw land. We can just get Skizzik back at the end of our opponent's turn, set up for a nice, aggressive play. I think Skizzik is legitimately just a good card. 5-mana 5/3 Trample Haste is nice. And then plus the upside of being able to play it for 4. Also pretty nice. Alright, so they got their Skin Witch back. I don't know how much I care about that. Raider's good. That's pretty awesome, actually, so let's get in there. Gotta trade my Omnivore for a Knight. I don't have to, but I'm going to. Mostly because it trades with my Raider as well, so it kind of makes sense to do this. No discards. Abomination's a little bit of a problem. We can get Skizzik back, though. Maybe even surprise our opponent. We'll see. Chronicler getting back. Whatever I get back, they can make us discard, though, with the Skin Witch. So maybe I just go for the Memorial play. Problem is, then I can't play the Chronicler. Vicious Offering is pretty sweet to get back. But Skizzik is kind of what I'm looking for, isn't it? Say they play a Skin Witch, I play a Skizzik. They're kind of forced to block the Skizzik. I feel like we chill. Mm-hmm. So, in a turn, Memorial, get back Skizzik. And then I think they're dead because, well, they're going to take, yeah, I think they're dead. So we just kick this little boy and then get in there. And I guess they're not dead, but they kind of have to block in a way that sucks for them and is awesome for us. Like, they can't just Skin Witch block our Skizzik and eat something because they die to trample. So, well, maybe they don't realize that. Or, yeah, I guess that, no, I guess that works too. It takes him to 1. I'm fine with this. That block makes sense. That's kind of funny, but we're still, yeah, we do get him. Because Eldest Reborn could not look better right now. I don't actually want to show him Eldest Reborn. We're just going to show him a Fiery Intervention instead. Eldest Reborn is much better as a surprise than a Fiery Intervention. Alright, so black-white, kind of a Knight deck. Blessing of Belzenlock seems a bit out of place considering we saw 0 legends. But maybe the legends are in there. And then some big fat Death Touchers, which thankfully are 5/5s. Our deck has no problems at all with those 5/5s, but 6/6s, those are problems. Those are our problems. All right, let's run her back. It's a great hand. Fungal Infection looks good against that Dauntless Bodyguard. That's for sure. And Rampaging Cyclops, I think, is actually, I want to say, a good card. You know, it's probably, I think it's actually just a good card. It's certainly good for the decks that I like to play in this format, which are, you know, dirtily mid-range stuff, because then you just sit back on it. It's a 4/4 late game when, you know, you're ahead on board and you don't care anymore. And it's an awesome defensive creature. And then aggro decks like it too. I don't see why they wouldn't. Jousting Lance. Well, we do have answers for that somewhere. Okay. Hmm. Guess I can fight that with fire. Can also Evangel here. If they eat up their turn equipping a Skin Witch, I think I'm okay with that actually. And the nice thing is that a Rampaging Cyclops can actually block a Skin Witch, which is actually kind of cool. So yeah, if they spend their turn equipping it, that's okay. We'll take 3, we can swing back for 2, we can fight with fire it, we can play the Cyclops. This is actually fine. This is fine. So let's get in there. And say they attack into my Cyclops, hey, I'm okay with that too. We'll take the 3, and then they gotta deal with a 4/4 on the backswing, so I like it. Don't have our second red yet for Chronicler, which is kind of important. So we'll play around the Vicious Offering by taking it here. Like I said, they kind of have to play 2 creatures or they are going to just end up taking 4 damage, which is pretty good. Bodyguard, we got the fungal infection for, which is very, very mean. Yeah, that's pretty mean. It's pretty cruel. So let's just take care of this dude. I guess they can Vicious Offering in response, though. I should have thought about that. They didn't have it then. They didn't do it there, they don't have it. So that's good. That would have been a pretty sick opportunity for them to do that, though. Because we wouldn't have gotten the token, we would have lost our Cyclops. So that would have been harsh, but now we get to play Paladin, and we are just thoroughly ahead on this race. They're in a tight spot. Guess I definitely should have mentioned they were missing land drops there for a little bit. Alright, Dreadshade, sure. So we just fight that with fire and get in there. And get it back too. Jeez, that is pretty slick. Kind of got a block. Mm-hmm. So go Partick Wanderer now. Don't really care about the Evangel here, so that makes sense to me. Especially given that we've got the Rampaging Cyclops out there. Oh, cool. Well, if that's their best play, I'm feeling pretty good. I guess we take it. Play around fungal infection. Oh, okay. Guess that one works too, except now they take trample. Seems good to me. One life? Jeez. Get back the unfair card. Seems good. Plus we're one land away from the full value. Pretty gross. All right, well, sweet deck. Ended up playing really well for us. And we hedged a lot during this draft. It was like, are we blue? I guess we're this. I guess we're this. And we just saw the right opening, I suppose, and jumped in there and got ourselves a pretty slick black-red deck with some good late game value. So I'm a big G2 Chronicler fan. I think it's actually probably better in this deck than it is in the blue-red Wizards deck, just because black has so much awesome removal to offer, and it doesn't. And honestly, it doesn't even have that much to offer in our deck. The black, I mean, we've got the vicious offerings, but we didn't even get any eviscerates or anything like that, where I think Chronicler would shine even more. But all in all, I'm a big Chronicler fan. Splashing for Ariel is probably pretty unnecessary in general, but you know me, I like to do cool things in cool formats. So, hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back for more. We'll see you for the next one.